Hello, Dinesh.
Hi, Roma. Go ahead, dear.
How are you?
I'm all good, all good. You're all set for the conference?
Yes, we are preparing, and this conversation is one of the steps to the Global Homeopathic Summit. As you remember, the main topic of the summit is imponderables, Sherr codes, and evolution. And nowadays, there are so many new understandings and discoverings about new sources for homeopathic remedies from imponderables. And these imponderables are from a natural source, from cosmic, for example, and from artificial source of imponderables. And when we started to prepare the summit, we started to think there are so many new remedies, so many new information, how they related to what we already have, and how we can connect these cosmic energies and the earth source of homeopathic remedies. For example, we decided to find the connections between imponderables and Sherr codes. And then we talked about states. As you remember, there are remedies in homeopathy related for example, happiness. We have even small materia medicas about dopamine and endorphin and serotonin and noradrenaline. These chemicals related to state of happiness. And then we had a discussion with you, and I asked you, will it be possible from your part to prepare for summit talk about group of remedies related to this state, happiness. So in this way, we can start to think about relationship between groups of remedies with the same topic, and how to connect between them, and how to understand them even more deeply. So now, in few words, please tell us what will be your talk about.
Look, this is very important, like what we call and what remedy like. So you spoke about that the conference is about nosode and Sherr code, and one part of that also those neurotransmitter and the hormones which spread happiness. So naturally we have the hormone does that, then there must be some chemical of the plant must be doing the similar thing. Same way some minerals, some animals. Yeah. So when we talk about happiness, there must be group of plant which whole aim is to create happy state. Full stop. Not excitement, not drug effect like cannabis does, or the other drug substance do. Pure happiness, and which is proved from research wise, new research wise, chemical wise. One of the example I give is the group which I will be talking there. This whole group is about new research wise, chemical wise, all remedy wise, materia medica, when you look from 7 different perspectives, all different groups of materia. So whether you look from a classification wise, chemical wise, whether you look from a new research wise, or the looking from all set of materia medica, or proving that whole group finally goes to that which produce pure happiness, celebration sense inside you. And then, of course, we can differentiate that what is the difference between those 4 hormones which you or chemical you're talking about and this group, and how they are common and where they differ. So I think that is where I thought when you said that I can bring a group which exactly produce the sense of happiness, whether in, and with each remedy in a different way, due to the chemical or their provings and the different aspect, but each one does it in a different way. So that's what my aim was. And then show a case which exactly speaks about that with a deep pathology. Is that a good idea?
I think it's a very good idea. I think that we came to something very interesting here. And you mentioned that such kind of groups we can find not only in the plant kingdom, but in another kingdoms as well. From your perspective, from your experience, can you tell a few sentences more about it?
No, I'm sure this is what, what we call remedy life. That has to be what is like you, simple like arnica like. So you will have an arnica like within composite arnica family. Then you like arnica bellisper. You understanding it? Arnica calendula. And some more, echinacea too. We have 172 remedies in that group. So arnica like within arnica family. Then arnica like within arnica higher order, or you have other families there which speaks about this, like Campanulaceae. It speaks about that. Then you have arnica like within the whole plant kingdom. You have hypericum, you have symphytum, you have ledum pal, and you go on and all. They belong to different family, but all belong to plant. Then of course you have similarly the mineral and the animal and your nosode and the sarcode. So it's so if you see that parallel, it's the same thing, where if you have happiness and you're talking about nosode and sarcode, parallel in animal, mineral, and plant would be there.
So
that's what needs to be. If we speak that way, then you have differential diagnosis very well done. I give you an example. You have oxytocin, right? That you are one of the hormones.
Yeah.
Suppose the one of the yeah. Now oxytocin, the parallel to the plant, there is a remedy called Gossypium from a malvaceae family. The inside that, whether it is chemical or what the action it does, it stimulates the oxytocin hormones and produce that motherly feeling what oxytocin is known for. Yeah, the care and love and that of a motherly feel. So you can easily see, from the sarcode perspective and the remedy perspective, how they come parallel.
Yes, and it's very interesting to go deeper and deeper in the understanding of these remedies. Once we learned and we knew that Gossypium, the only use in homeopathy is first aid when bleeding comes after the labor. But nowadays, fortunately, we know much more about Gossypium.
Don't use, but if you read, with chemical, what is inside, it exactly mimic the oxytocin.
Yeah.
Like that. So somewhere that connection, if we keep seeing it, will be better, we'll have a better, broader aspect of the whole understanding, which, Massimo pointed out very well when he used to teach materia. He used to do remedies like that, stramonium-like. And then he would give you stramonium-like in plant, first in solanaceae, then in plant, then in mineral, and in animals. He would risk there. So that way you can do arnica like, then serotonin like, and in all group and differentiate.
As always, it's very nice to talk to you. Thank you, Dinesh. We will be waiting for your talk, and I'm sure it will be deep, interesting, and practical as always. Thank you. See you on our side.
My pleasure. Take care, dear. Bye-bye.
Bye.